All right, guys, welcome back to the ALGS channel. Hope you guys are all doing well and having a great day so far. In last video, obviously, we had some roster updates to go over as well. And then in that video, we also predicted another roster change that could be happening based on some tweets we were seeing. And it looks like it has come to fruition. And now we're here to talk about the ripple effect, the domino effect that happens after this, and where do these teams go from here. Obviously, we're in a little bit of a break period until ALGS champs. It comes up in literally about a month from now. It's actually not too far away. Going to be the biggest tournament of the year, and I'm very excited for this as well. Also, we've got some esport organization drama to talk about in today's video. Of course, if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends esports related, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. Without further ado, folks, let's go ahead and dive right into this video and talk about some Apex Legends esports. So firstly, I wanted to make mention, obviously the new update is out. Season 18 is here in full effect, and in all of this we did get some rank changes. Now, ranked overall seems to be in a little bit better of a spot, other than the fact that the maps are literally horrible, and they're so bad that it's actually ruining like the rest of the season, because it's like you get all these good changes but you're not playing it on the map that you love. And of course, a lot of people have a problem with that, and it's been non-stop complaining about how Broken Moon was the map for day one as well. Nasky even comes from KCP here saying devs are asking if Broken Moon is a bad map like this to prove that it should be replaced. Obviously, I'm assuming they didn't really ask for him to do this. He's just trying to prove a point, and this is one of his best tweets as of late. So it's very obvious that people want to play World's Edge or Story Point for the ranked system just because it matches the competitive environment, and that's just simply what it should be, in my opinion. I do agree with what these pros are trying to get out of here, and I think that it was a kind of a wild decision that, you know, not only did they put Broken Moon in again, even though we don't want it, they also put it in for day one for full 24 hours. It's just like, man, that is just not what you would do. Put the least favorite map in day one of a brand new season launch. That's like the best way to actually kill your new season as well. We actually did see, if you guys didn't watch my main channel video, it did actually have an effect. We had, I think, like the lowest viewership, or the lowest not only viewership but I think player base that we've been having for quite some time. Sadly, season 18 did not break any records this go round as well. We were also talking about Sentinels reportedly spending $700,000 per month on content creator, staff, and player salaries as well. Of course, there is a Sentinels roster here for Apex Legends as well with RKN and his squad, and sadly, I hate to see these guys get put in the crossfire of all of this. And it looks like even with crowdfunding, they'll only be able to operate for 4 to 5 months or so, and if they don't succeed in crowdfunding, they'll be able to operate for 2 to 3 months. Now, I'm not sure how long ago this was. A couple of weeks ago, they actually tweeted out that they were looking to partner with you guys, and if you guys wanted to put your money into them, that you could. I knew instantly that that was like a really, really bad idea and probably should not be done. And now, of course, I can't find it, but I knew that that was going to be a problem and pretty controversial as well. And that's exactly what it ended up being. It was basically just like a call for help. We're out of money. We need help. And esports.gg reports that these guys will be out of business within a few months. And then apparently there was an official memo that came out as well, when it seems like, you know, other organizations are having the same issue. Team Revenge comes out and basically says that all of their operations are now on pause. Cloud9 makes a joke about it, because you remember Cloud9 last year was having some financial problems as well, and that's why they stepped out of the ALGS scene, basically saying they lost a lot of sponsorships and things were really tough for them. This is around the time where you saw a lot of layoffs coming from, I think, 100 Thieves and some other organizations as well. Now Cloud9 making fun of the situation, saying, well, who's broke now? Because it seems like a lot of these organizations in general are just not profiting. It's not been a really good scenario for a lot of these guys. And honestly, other than, we were just talking about this yesterday on stream, I think, like, honestly, only a couple organizations are really doing it right. I think Moist Esports is doing a great job. Optic Gaming is doing a great job, just because they understand how important it is on, like, you know, content and things like this, and making sure that you're building content around these guys. And you have someone in Moist Esports who's like a massive content creator to begin with to fund all of this stuff. And not only is it like, you know, it's also kind of like a meme organization in a good way, and he's picking up, you know, lower class players that are not given the chance, and he's giving them the chance, and they're becoming great players. So I really love Moist Esports. Those guys are just doing a great job over there. Moist Critical, just one of the goats. Sentinels also basically comes out after all of this stuff, though, saying good news, we are not losing our job Bad news is that you still have to deal with it. So I don't really know how long they're sticking around, but we'll see. I really hate to see it because I feel like they've been a good organization. I feel like they've been kind of getting around pretty well. Their name's getting out there pretty well, and I would hate to see something happen to these big orgs as well. Also wanted to mention, though, the roster mania for the day. Now, Staynaughtyy had posted this a couple of days ago that he was going to be having a big announcement. Big announcement tomorrow. This was like obviously August 7th, 2 days from now, 2 days ago, technically, because I'm recording this at 1 a.m., by the way. I am having a very, very long day. Everybody's with the eye emoji, like what's going to happen. We did predict that he could be leaving E8 because it just seemed like obviously they did not get the results they wanted LCQ. Surely these guys do not stick it out, and that's exactly what happened as he posts that he is looking for a team as a free agent for the ALGS and third-party tournaments as well. E8 wanted a full roster signed before champs for content purposes, and I wanted to weigh out all my options and wait till champs finished before full committing to a team. I'm ready to full commit to my next team and win LAN. I feel like the pinnacle of my career is right around the corner, and I want players who are the most passionate about winning on my side or by my side. So it's really nice to see that, the OG goats like Naughty, who have been around with the Cloud9 days, are still in full effect of wanting to compete, and the passion is still there. That's what it's all about. And I really love that like his teammates from EA are still really, kind of approaching him as well in a good, positive manner. You see Chaotic. You also see, I think Zach had actually retweeted this for him. So, I'm glad that there's no animosity there. All seems to be well. Thank you to Jay Dollop for tagging me in this. You guys are goats, by the way, that are tagging me and stuff as well. You don't know how much that helps as well. It really helps the channel out a ton. A lot of pro players came to, the rescue down in the comments below. Don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone, says Vayne. Look at Vayne. Vayne literally went through something similar not long ago, obviously winning the world championship a few years ago. And then you look and he's not even signed to an organization. He goes through challengers. BR Demons is a thing. Glitch picks him up. All of a sudden, Glitch does really good with them. They sell them out to Oxygen. They go to their first LAN and they place third place, like out of all 40 teams. Like obviously a very good breakout season for Vayne. And Naughty could do the same thing as well. I'm excited to see where Naughty goes from here. Also wanted to mention Nocturnal making some updates in his season 18 experience, saying how did we get worse loot? This is one thing when it comes to the ranked season. You've got like a month, I think, from champs, and these pro players, even though they're doing scrims, that's fair, they're actually not able to really use ranked as a way to practice for these upcoming tournaments as well. Nocturnal saying, how do we get worse with the loot in season 18 after asking for better loot for 10 plus seasons? I'm just genuinely curious. It makes no sense at all. We actually got better loot for quite some time. Nobody was complaining about how good the loot was, and then we just get this massive nerf as well. Actually, we saw a tweet coming from Snipedown, who basically said that he feels like they were just kind of trying to like fit their narrative of this new legend for Revenant Reborn, saying he's pretty sure the entire armor spawn rate decrease was basically so that more people play the new Revenant rework, and that makes total sense. And it is kind of sad that they would actually do that to force their new legend in on all of this as well, though. Interested to see what you guys have to say. Also, when it comes to Revenant Reborn, you've got mixed opinions. Some people say he's absolutely dog. Some people say he's really, really good and OP. I've seen both sides of the coin, and Alberlelli says that he's just simply a dollar general vantage with less HP while ulted than Gibraltar. So interested to see what you guys have to agree with that. Imperial How, though, said, listen, I played for 10 hours of season 18 and I loved it. It is the first day. Obviously I've got my, I hope this enjoyment stays. Lobbies actually felt way better than matchmaking last season. Obviously I don't think anybody likes this map rotation, to be honest with you. Maybe some very couple of people, but we'll see how the competitive plays out as well. I think they actually started scrims not long ago, so we'll see how all of this stuff actually flows throughout the next couple of weeks and months. And actually you'll know for sure because we got champs coming around in a month as well. RJ, also, just as we wrap the video up, a good challenger circuit player, recently played with my man Poized. I met Poized in Call of Duty and then found out that these guys actually played in challenger circuit together as well. Newest 3 mouse and keyboard teams for year 4 ALGS. He's now playing with his brand new squad. And I'm interested to see how they do, because I know that these challenger circuit teams, they've had a lot of breakout seasons. Literally in the last couple of years, we've seen multiple challenger teams that nobody knew of, nobody thought was good, they didn't think they were good enough, and then they press through and they do amazing. Even last year, LCQ team, right? You count them out. You think they're not going to make it. Furio was an LCQ team and gets second place, so do not count these boys out. It is literally just beginning for a lot of these guys, and the sky's the sky is the limit. So can't wait to see. A lot of people are wondering if mouse and keyboard is going to be the meta. Obviously, a lot of people have been going with controller. We'll see if mouse and keyboard is the new wave or not, and hopefully they have the best of success. Of course, if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends esports related, do yourself a favor and like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date, not only esports related, but literally all things. Well, that literally makes no sense at all. What I meant to say is roster updates. We've got ALGS tournament updates, time updates, change updates, mouse and keyboard updates, literally everything we're talking over here on the esports channel. So if you guys are interested in Apex esports, I don't really do these outros too much, but listen, this is not just an average video. If you guys want to get invested and involved in the scene, you got to get the news right? So just subscribe. It'll help out a ton. I really do appreciate all the love and support as well. The guys tagging me into stuff, you guys have no idea. This stuff helps a lot because I'm running this channel. I got the jmeyels channel. We got some other channels that we're working on, and my mind is just all over the place. So when I get on Twitter and I see that I've been tagged in some goated topics to talk about on this, it literally saves me so much time. So you guys are the goats. All right, I gotta go. This is a long outro. See you guys later. Peace out. Love you guys. Kiss, whatever. Peace. Later.